What is up, rockers of the Rock Nation? This is your fellow rocker here, Rockerman X, and welcome back to the Twitch World Championship Tournament. And in this episode, or I guess you want to say it's live, whatever, it is the last match of round 1. Cactus Jack versus Dean Ambrose. Now, both these men are known for their crazy stunts. They're both lunatics in their own right. But first, before I say anything, let's recap what happened in the last 3 matches. In match 1 of the first round, Bray Wyatt, in an upset victory, beat Shawn Michaels. In the second match of the tournament, I kicked Seth Rollins' ass. And in the third match, and another upset victory, giving us one of the 2 semifinal matches, Bray Wyatt versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn defeated Edge in another upset victory. But with Cactus Jack versus Dean Ambrose, as I've said, both these guys are lunatics in their own right. But here's the thing. Out of the 3 legends, unless you want to consider myself a legend, but I know I'm not. Out of the 3 legends that competed in this tournament, 2 of them have been eliminated. Will Cactus Jack, aka Mick Foley, be able to pull it out for the legends and come out on top and move on to the semifinals? Or will the new era once again defeat the Attitude Era with Dean Ambrose beating Cactus Jack? Again, both lunatics in their own right. You know, Dean Ambrose is the Lunatic Fringe after all. He was in the very first ever Asylum match against Chris Jericho and won at Extreme Rules just recently. Cactus Jack, on the other hand, he's been known to have multiple personalities. Mick Foley, he's been Cactus Jack, he's been Mankind, he's been Dude Love, multiple personalities. Shit. Cactus Jack's even done some hardcore shit that's, or Mick Foley, I should say. We all know who Mick Foley is. Getting thrown off the roof of a cell that Undertaker threw him down through into the fucking announce table, even falling through the cell roof. Taking those hits like a champ and still competing after that. That's worthy of anyone's respect. But which man will win? Will it be Lunatic A, Mick Foley, aka Cactus Jack? Or will it be Lunatic B, Dean motherfucking Ambrose? Let's move on to this match, and let's see who wins. Bang, bang. And here he is coming out to the ring, the man of the Attitude Era, looking to take it for the old school legends that were eliminated. The other man, myth, and the other legend, Cactus Jack, or better known as Mick motherfucking Foley. And again, this right here, no offense to Dean Ambrose. I know I said the same thing with Edge, but this is the man that I'm looking at to take this match. Only because this man just loves pain. And I truly believe that this man loves pain giving to himself. Any pain that happens to himself, giving pain to others, is highly possible. But hey, what I can say, this is Mama's baby boy. He is in it, and I'm calling him to win this match. And now, here comes out to the ring the Lunatic Fringe, baby! No, that's Chris Jericho. But the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose, looking ready for a fight like he always is. And again, I'm not taking anything away from this man. Again, he was in an Asylum match, for fuck's sake, at Extreme Rules that just happened recently. So, there's that. An asylum match. Take that as you will. And this man has done some crazy shit. He has done shit that no man in the current age of WWE would ever do. So this is potentially a dream match coming true right now. I have no idea how true that may be to some of you all, but it's quite possible. And we're starting this match off with basically an collar and elbow type, which is completely unexpected for these two men, but what can you say? But as of right now, I don't expect either man to get the upper hand over the other. But you quite frankly never know. And with that, Dean Ambrose punches Cactus Jack or Mick Foley. And Mick Foley Irish whipping Dean Ambrose into the corner. Clubs him to the back. And grabs him. And literally throws him right into the ring post. Possibly injuring Dean's shoulder right now. But he's going for the alley-oop. And straight into the pin. Let's see what happens here. One. And no. Dean Ambrose kicks out. As expected. You got to do more damage to this guy to keep him down. But the same can be said for Mick Foley or Cactus Jack here, whatever the fuck you want to call him. And Dean going for a beautiful crossbody. And again, that's why I say this match is going to be back and forth. No man is going to get the upper hand over the other. At least in the early stages. The late stages, maybe, but the early stages, no. And now Cactus Jack reverses into a good old-fashioned fireman's carry. Grabs him and Russian leg sweep right on Dean's back. And this is where these two men are dangerous as well. You can bring in weapons, you can bring in things, but these two men are fighters to the core. These two men are brawlers. They can take pain and dish it out. And a neckbreaker from Cactus Jack. But these two men can take pain and dish it out. Everybody looks up. Mick Foley is trying to bust open Dean Ambrose. He's trying to draw blood. He's trying to be the first man to draw blood on his opponent, but you don't know if that's going to happen. And Cactus Jack once again throws Dean into the ring post, sets him up on top rope. But, as I say, but I'm assuming Dean was going to reverse into the elbow drop clothesline. And Dean going outside now as Mick Foley gets up. What kind of weapons is he going for? And, by the looks of it, he introduces the table into the match. And you know how tables always go in WWE. But will it be brought into play is the question here. As Dean going for multiple strikes onto Mick Foley. And kitchen sink or knee to the gut. And to another knee to the gut. Into a Russian leg sweep where Mick Foley's arm looks like bashed right off that table. You know, even for not hitting the mat, for hitting hardwood like that's gotta hurt. And now by the looks of it, Dean's trying to bust open Mick Foley as well. But the question is, which man will draw blood first? And Mick Foley versus the kick. And Dean going for multiple hits, headbutts, and chops. But Mick Foley just puts Dean on the ropes. And he throws him outside the ring as well. Yeah, throws him outside the ring. And what's Mick going to go for now? Is the question. Mick going for his own combination of punches and jabs. You know, he plays goose there for a second for Dean. But, you know, he hits him, knocks him on the ground, and now he's going for a good old-fashioned Texas toe hold. Will Mick Foley make Dean Ambrose tap out here? And no, he does not. He lets it go. Mick picks up Dean, and Dean goes for a jawbreaker. And now he's going for more combinations of strikes and chops. And you tell him both, and again, this is why I say both men are brawlers. And as I say that, Cactus Jack throws Dean into the steps, and for some idiot reason takes out the referee and goes for the pin. Mick Foley, you took out the referee. Why are you going for the pin? But it doesn't matter because Dean kicks out anyway. And Mick goes for the eye rake. And you know the eye rakes generally hurt like a bitch if you do them just right. And Dean, huge clothesline once again. Now Dean grabs the stairs, grabs the ring steps. What's he going to do? He tries to hit Foley but misses. Gets Mick Foley again, but right as soon as he's about to connect it, Mick Foley connects with a huge-ass elbow and once again goes for the eye rake. And now Dean gets Irish whipped into the fucking ring and gets knocked over. And again, this is why these two men are dangerous. They're brawlers. They're lunatics. They can take damage. as ours, they can take damage, but they can also dish it out. And this is what makes this match so exciting. This is one of the matches you really have no idea who's going to win. And Mick Foley goes for pin. 1, 2, no. Dean kicks out. And both these men, you can put them as many pins as you want to, but unless you do serious damage, you are not going to keep them down. And what's Mick going for? Is it going to be DDT, or is it going to be something else? Well, it's something else, because as you can see, he is going for the pile driver. And as I say that busts open Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is officially busted open, and his face is going to be started into a crimson mask soon, as Mick Foley goes for more strikes and combinations. Or clubs to the back, I should say. And he's going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Dean kicks out. Now another kick to the back by Foley to Dean. And now Mick Foley's dancing. He's dancing and bang bang. No, I'm kidding. But seriously though, kick to the gut. And now just more clubs to the back by Foley, trying to do as much damage as he possibly can to keep the Lunatic Fringe down for the count. And now Foley's going under the ring. What weapons is he going? That's another reason why these two men are dangerous. Like, unlike most people, they're not afraid to incorporate weapons. And Foley goes for hit but misses, and Dean takes it away and cracks Foley right in the sternum. And Dean, right now, DDT, Dirty Deeds. Will he beat Mick Foley? 1, 2, no. Mick Foley kicks out. There's me starting to cough again because I'm getting so excited. Now Dean himself going for clubs and kicks to the back to Mick, but Mick's reverses all that and goes for another air raid. Dean reverses the punch. Irish whip to Mick Foley, but Foley falls to the ground. And Dean going for his own submission, going for his own, I want to say, almost like a Cobra Clutch-like maneuver. But he lets go, and Mick Foley does not tap out. And Foley just kicks Dean right onto the announce table, causing him to bounce off, and he's going for the victory. 1, 2, no, right at the 2. Dean Ambrose kicks out. The question is, will either man be able to put the other down for the 3 count or get submission? Now to say that, Mick Foley goes for another eye rake, and Dean goes for punches. He goes to lift Foley, but Foley goes into a slingshot DDT right to Dean, and once again goes for the pin. 1, 2, no. Dean kicks out, and I don't know, and at this point in the match, I don't know who's been in control the most. I want to say it has been Mick Foley, but you can't deny that Dean has got his own offense in. But by the looks of it, Dean is the one that has been weakened the most in this match. And as I say that, Cactus Jack, aka Mick Foley, goes for a rake to the back. Old school right there. In! Spinebuster right onto the floor by Dean. And now he just stomps the gut, or dick, whatever the fuck you want to say, of Cactus Jack. Will that finish it? 1, 2, no, it will not finish it. But I wouldn't be surprised because throughout this tournament we've seen finishes that do not involve finishers or anything. So let's see what happens here. And Cactus Jack going for another pile driver. This right here could possibly finish a busted open weakened Dean Ambrose. 1, 2, 3. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the first round matches finished. Cactus Jack pulling, well, not really Cactus Jack, but Mick Foley, whatever the fuck you want to call him. You can call him Mankind. You can call him Dude Love as well. But Mick Foley, by heart, by nature, has got the win and has pulled out one victory for the Legends, has pulled out a victory for the Attitude Era, making the second and final semi-final match Mick Foley versus myself. And that is a match may possibly that I am going to be waiting for. But Mick Foley pulled it out for the Legends. Not much else you can say. Thank God the Legends has got one on the New Era. Granted, the New Era is probably not going away, but as that, the Attitude Era is not going to go away either. And the Legends have a chance to pull out and win the championship. And right here is the finish of the match. So Dean Ambrose supposedly not bloody anymore in this replay. Is this some Kevin Dunn editing bullshit? But no, but right there's finish 1, 2, and 3. Mick Foley wins. And as the replay finishes, here he is with the tail behind him, standing in the ring, victorious. And with that, standing ovation. All much love and respect to Mick Foley. Cactus Jack, Mankind, Dude Love, whatever you want to call him. But with that, as I already said, finishes round 1 of the tournament. One semifinal match being Bray Wyatt versus Sami Zayn, and the other one being me versus Mick Foley. And I hope you guys are looking forward to those two matches as well as the finals. And until next time, guys, live free and rock.